Careful, girls. Do you know what this is?
So much energy.
It looks like a flower to me, but I'm
Hey,
assuming
it's green.
I'm assuming that's a kyber crystal.
You
A
better
real
hide
big
that
one.
from the
This
Empire.
is really big.
You have to hide that.
Yeah, I'm telling
We
you
need
that.
it to scale.
That's right.
So we are referring to last episode.
That's right. My gosh.
And that was pretty intense to see that kyber crystal explode. That was
That was
huge
sure-
to
that was
begin with.
big, yeah.
That's right. We're going to put it in your hair today.
Well, you welcome. Whatever.
Because
I
that's
don't
how
care.
awesome
It'll
you
be a
are.
positive thing.
That's right,
That's
baby.
right, yeah.
Aw, look so pretty, Mom. You always look so pretty.
You gotta laugh at yourself.
So, welcome back, everyone. We are going to be watching more Star Wars Rebels today. We are on episode 5 of season 4.
Mm-hmm.
So, the last 2 episodes, that was a 2-parter. We don't look at the
That's right,
titles
yes.
now until afterwards, and in the name of the rebellion, so that makes sense.
Yes.
Ezra and Sabine really, and Chopper, can't forget Chopper.
Oh,
He
yes,
did
Chopper
amazing.
comes
Like,
through.
they are a great team. They survived. They
Yes,
got
they
picked up
did.
by their family afterwards, and Saw just took off and said, I hope I see you later, but didn't even care. He's like,
that.
at your own risk. He had his own mission.
Yeah.
You know, and
That's
he
it.
knows he knows deep inside that Ezra will get out of there, and Sabine they'll get
That's
out of
right,
there.
yeah.
But still, I mean, that was last moment kind of stuff, and he's ruining the crystal before he even unties them.
No, it doesn't.
I know.
You
He's,
know, and so you've got other prisoners on board. Like,
yeah, he just
he's
jumps
just-
before he thinks. He
that's
doesn't even
right, he's
care
just
about that. He
thinking,
just
yeah.
wants to be in motion and no thinking at all, you know?
No, he does.
But one thing off topic that I didn't really give any credit to, we did when we reacted, but with Callus, like actually being a
That's right,
rebel,
that was good.
dressing
Yes,
like a rebel.
it looks so
and-
great with his hair all messy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look what's
yeah.
down now.
Yeah,
And he,
right,
I think his beard maybe changed a little bit
Yes,
too. I'm not
that is
sure.
rigid.
I
Yeah.
think so.
But he looks really good. And
Dr. Callis, yeah.
I said something like, oh, that's so weird. I am so happy that he's there. But
I'm
it is so
thrilled.
weird
Weird
seeing him
seeing,
like
yeah.
that.
I love it.
I'm
I'm so
I
happy.
love how he's like right in the thick of things. You know, he's right. You know, in the
sure.
in the talks of what they're going to do, and he's
They
part
full
of
on
that.
trust.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
full on trust
Yeah.
him. And that's wonderful.
Absolutely.
Very
I think
good.
that's wonderful that that is going on
Yes.
and that he survived the whole ordeal because I
Oh,
was like,
wow.
I don't think he's going to get out of there. I think he's going to
don't
be
think
just
so.
a pawn for a long time with Thrawn, a pawn for Thrawn.
That's right.
And sorry, guys. But I am happy he did escape and he's
Yeah.
with the rebels now.
Yeah,
That's
let Price
good.
be his pawn.
Yeah, her name. I'm going to pay the ultimate
God.
price.
She's
So-
going to be paying her price, too.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, she's
I thought she was going to
committed
be a
to
goner a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we haven't seen the last of her. So we're going to be watching on Disney Plus, 4:05. It's an awkward place to sleep.
No!
Ezra?
We promised Ryder we'd go back. They're suffering, Hera.
Everyone is suffering, Ezra.
That sucks and you can't do anything, yeah.
Senator Mothma has requested your presence.
We received this transmission 2 days ago.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Empire is
That's
beginning
right.
trials on a new version of its TIE Defender.
If there's been a new development with these fighters, the rebellion needs to know. I'm looking for volunteers.
When do I leave?
When do we leave?
Lothal has become a complete lockdown. Even if you make it in,
Which means I'm there to stay.
Oh,
Which is nice and no.
Vizago has a legitimate business on Lothal now.
And who told you that?
Hondo,
Ezra.
trust me. Vizago will get us through the Empire's blockade.
I can't believe it.
Smuggle us through the blockade with your Imperial permits, and the puffer pigs are all yours.
Puffer pigs again.
yeah.
You're not gonna help?
Apparently, there's something wrong with my face.
At least yours is unique.
Aw.
To think all the times I chased this ship. I've commanded Star Destroyers.
Well, I'd say you'd answered your own question then.
Next time.
Oh, you got right up. Good for you. Look at their outfits.
What's wrong with my hat?
Oh my goodness.
Don't make me paint you again.
Holy crap, what were they doing?
Kanan, what have they done? Lothal looks like it's dying.
Your home isn't exactly the place you remember, kid. Oh, the things I do for money.
We've caught ourselves a smuggler. Contact an ISB patrol. You are approved for landing.
Oh, crap.
They've burned it. They've burned it all away.
And they're right on your tail.
How many times has this happened to you?
No.
Well, this is the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gravity locks and a search crew? Must have scanned us on the way in.
Hey, if they don't find us, they got nothing. Stall them, Vizago.
Let me put on my useful face.
Oh, I scared the crap out of him. I'm gonna get so big.
Oh my god.
Yeah, little piggy.
Oh, he just really wants to keep that. Money! See, you're screwed.
We split up. You, Sabine, and Chopper head for Joe's. Make contact with Ryder. Kane and Zeb and I will get us a transport.
Why are they using that younger image of me? I don't even look like that anymore.
That's a good thing, Ezra.
Oh.
It was the one place on all of Lothal where you actually felt the Empire wasn't welcome.
I don't hear
Music.
any
Yeah,
good
like
music.
that. Yeah.
Just back out. Casual.
I thought I saw 2 citizens walk this way.
It's gonna be like an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode where they just get drunk. The besties!
It's not like anyone's gonna recognize us.
Yeah, right.
Baron Valen Rudor.
Oh. Wow.
You look familiar.
I used to come in here when it was called Old Joe's.
Captured and executed.
No. Kanan's look is so bad.
It's been a while since we spent some time alone.
When we do, it's in situations like this. You could always see me.
Oh my god. Whoops.
I found the speeders.
How many?
Not perfect.
We better get moving.
Yeah. Gotta get moving.
Shame about old Joe. I understand he was loved by the community, but, well, a traitor is a traitor, and they must be dealt with.
We should go. Thanks for the drink, Baron.
Oleg! Oh, buddy! I've been looking all over for you. Did you forget to pay for your drinks?
I thought
I was
they were
covering
Oh,
for him.
yeah, that's
Oleg, why
good.
don't you just pay the man?
He sounds like Zuko a little.
Yeah.
Everyone's waiting to see you. Let's not keep them waiting.
It is Zuko.
Sound like a...
You don't remember me?
Oh, it is him. Is it?
Jai Kel.
It is!
I'll try to contact someone for a pickup.
look at Zeb.
Yeah, right?
Zeb and Kanan have like the worst outfit.
There's some rebels outside. They just blew up a speeder.
And they pass them all.
Old Joe rents smuggler tunnels throughout the town. Ryder told me about them once.
Chopper, scan the system and find us an exit.
I hate the sewers.
I don't blame you.
I don't think anyone likes him.
Don't think so.
Place is like a maze. Which way?
Great.
Something's coming.
What is it?
Now it's a horror show.
It's a probe.
We hate those probes.
Oh my god.
They move so fast.
Wow.
God.
They don't, but they do.
Transmitting our position. We need to split up. Go. Is this the right way?
I'll go take a look.
Nope.
That's a no.
I guess.
Rebel, Squad 2, get down there.
Chopper.
Yeah.
I hate these things.
Nice.
Okay.
It's all changed. And this is my fault. I'm the one who pushed for us to come back. I never thought it'd be this bad.
Ezra, that's my symbol.
Maybe he left a trail for us to follow.
Let's hope you're right.
Yeah, because there was one before, but
Yes,
it
it
was really
was.
dark,
Yeah.
so you couldn't really see it.
Where is the next symbol? I don't see it.
Maybe it's down the next pipe.
Yeah.
Not this way, not this way!
Looks like we followed them into a trap.
Up or down? Chopper will find it. Up. There we go.
Hold on. How do we know there aren't stormtroopers up there?
Doesn't matter because we know they're down here.
That's right, on both sides.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cut the ladder. Yep.
Good. Haha.
Oh.
Good job, Sabine.
I didn't do anything.
I did.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, Ryder.
Least I could do. You came back here for us.
Ryder, there won't be anyone else coming. It's just us.
Wait, I don't understand. Just you?
We've done it before. We can do it again.
Then we'll see if you still feel the same about our chances.
Yeah, but there's nothing you can really do about it. Positive speech.
Well, at least they met up with him.
I love how the ending's different. Like, you always mainly see the same logo, but depending on the vibe, you know, we have different music at the end.
That's right, yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
poor Lothal.
Wow.
it's horrible. And, you know, we need to see that, just like Ezra, where it's so sad, but, you know, I mean, he knows that, but just to see it so different, like, so many things are just destroyed. There's nothing left. You know, everything's burning.
And even the tavern where everybody went, that was the go-to place.
That's right.
It's gone. I mean, it's not, no patrons are going there. Well, it's after curfew too, so.
It used to be Joe's place or something,
right?
right?
So,
So,
I mean, Joe's gone. Like, old Joe's gone.
Oh,
So, and
definitely.
they're saying he was executed because he was a traitor.
Mhm.
So.
because that's Joe Ryder, right? And he's alive.
Yeah.
That is.
Right? So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm glad he did
Yeah.
survive that. Unless
Yeah.
I got the name mixed up or something. But
Yeah.
it was sad to see, you know, like the establishment there. Like everything's destroyed and taken over by the Empire.
Yeah, and you can
Right,
just hear the
yeah.
music in the tavern. It's like, duh.
I know, it's perfect for that. And it's just so dark in there
Yeah,
and
I don't
everything's
think it's
black or like
welcoming.
gunmetal gray. It's like
Oh
so
my
dark in
gosh,
there and
yeah.
dreary.
Wow.
And but it was cool to see, what was his name? J-Lel or whatever, the kid from the
Yes.
Academy.
Yeah,
I
like
love
you
seeing
knew
him.
Yeah,
And
you picked up his
good.
voice. That's great.
And I love Dante Basco, who does Zuko. Like, he's amazing. And it took me a moment because I recognized Zuko's voice right away. I always go right to Zuko because I love Avatar The Last Airbender. But I'm like, oh, wow, they used the same voice actor again. I'm like, shows do that. But I was like, oh, wow, okay, well, I didn't think they would just use his voice again because it's so unique that it would be too
that's good,
obvious.
yeah.
And then I'm like, hey, maybe it's his friend. And it
Yeah,
was.
and
And it looks so
yeah,
different.
It was. You know,
Wow.
everyone's growing up and they look a little
That's
different, but.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and he survived.
And he helped him.
That's for sure.
That's
yeah.
great. He got him out of that bind with the drinks.
Oh boy, yeah.
Hey, you forgot to pay.
I know, for him to like kind of put his drink down, or he kind of like looked over like, oh, I know him or something. I was kind of like, oh, what's going on here? So I kind of thought he was a rebel or something.
Yeah.
But it's even better that he really did know Ezra.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's right.
And he knew that he was going to be in a bind there, so he said, I'm going to quickly help my friend.
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Thank God they're able to outwit the enemy.
Right.
A lot.
Oh my God,
That's
right.
great.
Sure.
Especially the troopers.
Yeah.
They're always fun. I mean, not
Oh,
always,
yeah.
but like they're funny.
They
You know?
are.
I think they went that way. Yeah, their
right.
outfits
Yeah.
came in handy.
Right.
They're so ridiculous, but it worked out.
It did. Even
Sure did, yeah.
even right down to Zeb's. His was so funny.
I think Zeb and Kanan had the worst outfits. I think
They
they were
were funny,
dorky looking,
Zeb.
but
They
it
were
worked.
great.
My God.
And Zeb being a Lasat was just so, it stands out too much. So I
It
think
does.
like it's good that he was fully covered. I did like Hera and how she looked
Oh,
because you
yes.
never see like her skin exposed or anything.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
you know, it's very pretty. And
yeah.
and then Sabine, she's always really pretty and stuff, but I love how she changes her hair.
Oh,
Like her
yeah,
last
that's good.
hairstyle or color was great, but I don't like the lighter look on her. I like the darker look because with her complexion, I just think it makes her pop more. And I think the darker hair looks amazing. So
Yeah.
I did notice too that her hair, it was a very dark setting this episode, but mainly I noticed it was like a purpley, maybe blue hue hairstyle, but in light you can see orange tint, and I thought that was
Oh,
the
I
coolest
think
thing. And I'm like, ooh, that's
Oh, wow.
fun.
She's so
Hey.
Because her hair was like a blue orange in the beginning,
nice.
right? So it was kind of like a subtle,
That's
more
good.
subtle, look, and I just thought that was pretty and fun. seeing everyone in the sewer and just working together
Zeb
and
doesn't
fighting.
like going in the sewer.
I don't blame him. That's
I don't
gross,
either.
but you have
No,
to
thank you.
find means to
That's
survive.
right.
You're on the
Gotta
That's
find a
run.
path
for sure.
out
You
of
have
there.
to go. You can't.
Yeah.
And Chopper found the ending to that path.
Yeah.
Way to go, Chop.
Yeah, so that was good. And I'm glad Ryder was okay. And I'm just hoping that they can all succeed at this plan. I know it's going to seem hopeless, but they have to do it because that's all that they have to work with.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah,
And Ryder was
definitely.
a little upset that, reinforcements are not coming. But who knows? Maybe they will after whatever he has to show them. He has to show them the ship, so...
I don't know, unless he has other intel that they could use to get there, but I really think they're just on their own because if the security's that tight and they're struggling as much as they are, I don't think they can risk a bunch of other people.
They'll really
look
have
at
to
Thrawn.
appeal to Mon Mothma to see if they can, but I don't know.
Yeah, because then they say that they can't right now.
They can't.
They said
And
that's
you'd
it.
be
It's just a
lucky if you
ghost.
can get out of there, yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
one-way mission, possibly. So I don't think any other forces are going to come to help them. I mean, things could change, but I think it's going to be an incredible episode next time, like seeing them go through whatever they're going to do. We'll see. I don't know if there's going to be other recruitments or not. But.
Yeah, I don't know, but Ryder seemed he seemed optimistic about it. So maybe he can change their mind for something, whatever.
Like optimistic as in like...
As in they will get help.
Or that more rebels will come to help them, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hope
so...
so.
You can hope. I don't think it's going to happen, but that would be kind of neat to see if without risking more lives.
Yeah, and Ezra having, he had visions of sorts of helping Ryder out just before this mission was given to him to volunteer. So he knew that, the stakes were getting higher, but he didn't realize it was going to be this detrimental to us all.
So we know that the Jedi can have connections with vision, especially when you're stronger with the Force, and that must be hard to, like, when you're worrying about your home planet already. Is it anxiety? Are you really having these visions?
Like
so
Kanan was saying,
sometimes-
it could be the anxiety.
Yeah, and it wasn't. He was in trouble. But it's hard. Like, I'd be, like, going crazy all the time. Like, is that really a vision, though? Or am I overthinking things? I don't know. They'll make you go crazy.
Your mind plays tricks on you.
Yeah, so I am glad that they went to Lothal to help out, and I'm hoping that they can do something. And I am going to go to Kanan and Hera. I like how we're seeing a little bit more of their relationship.
More affection.
Kissed.
Yeah. So I don't know, like, I just assumed they were together and it was just established and that was it. We just don't see anything.
Yeah.
Or do you think they're not together? What do you think?
Oh, I think they've been together.
I think they've been
I think so too.
Yeah.
They call each other, like, not pet names, but they have
love.
like
That's
endearing
right.
names. Like
She
they're like
says,
love. Yeah.
yeah,
I think it was just love, but they do a lot of like subtle things, and I just see them as like the parents of the crew.
That's right.
But I like them having moments together because everything like craziness hits the fan all the time.
And they don't have moments together. That's
That's
the
true,
whole thing.
yeah.
That's why we don't see it. They probably already have a thing. An agreement that we're not going to put our affections at the forefront. We're gonna, we already know
private, and they they have a focus.
We have our relationship, but the bigger focus is, our missions.
Yeah, and they're so professional too. They don't want distractions or anything like that, and their crew teasing them. Maybe who knows? Who knows? But I thought that was nice to actually see that because we don't see it that often, and they care for each other and stuff. And it makes me sad with Kanan, and I'm happy that Harris said that when he's like, "I wish I could see you," and he can't. And he's come so far, but it is always a constant reminder what he went through, and thank goodness he survived it.
Sure,
because Maul could have took off his face, but. But yeah, so I like seeing those moments, and again, I just love the group together, working together. Yeah. And even Mon Mothma said that, like you guys always work better as a team.
Yes, that's very true. Yeah. And Hera didn't want. She was the first one to say, "No, we're going together."
Yeah, I love that.
Just going by himself, and it's not to be like motherly, but we have to do this together. Yeah. We're with you. We're not going to like supervise you, but we're with you. We're going to help you.
Yeah,
as a supportive team.
Now, with Ezra even saying, because that is his home world, he was like, "Well, I'm gonna stay." I wonder if he will stay afterwards, or if he will go back with the ghost if they succeed.
I don't know. He was pretty depressed on the state of it, so depending on, you know, what Ryder has at his camp. I think that's going to be a gauge, but I don't think he's going to now. I think he's lost, you know, hope for it.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
And the Empire's taken up so much. How sad is that?
I mean, it's terrible. This destruction. You have like this beautiful world you just destroyed. Everyone like living there, you just murdered so many people, so many innocent people. It's terrible.
Oh,
yeah, so I mean, it was exciting to see like everyone survive and be with Ryder, and we'll see what happens next time.
Yes,
looking forward to that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye guys.
Bye.